Students, today we'll do chapter number 8, that is networks. In our daily life, we come across different types of networks, such as first one is examples are given: network of road, railway lines, canals, etc. Communication network of telephone system that enables us to talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime. Network of banks, ATMs, that is automated teller machines. Radio or television network that broadcasts programs live across the globe. Network of malls, schools, hospitals, etc. all over the country. Now what they are telling the example of network. First of all, road, railways we have seen, they are connected through network. Then telephone system, like one phone is the other phone is somewhere else, it is not connected with any wire or anything. Now with the help of network communication only, we are able to call each other or we can exchange our data. Next one is network of banks, ATMs, that is also network. Next one is television, FM, radio, all these are examples of network. Last one is network of malls, schools, hospitals, these all are also example of network only. Imagine life without networking. No phone, no radio, no television, etc. It is unbelievable. Similarly, computer networks that connect millions of computers together have also become an integral, you can say important part of our life these days. They have extended the power of a computer beyond the expense of a room. Internet is an outcome of cyber networking only. Let us understand the concept of computer network in detail. Now they are saying that if we are not having network, what type of problems will arise? No phone will be there, no radio, no television, nothing. And we can't, it is unbelievable, means we can't even believe our life without these things nowadays. Computers, now with the help of computers only we are able to connect computer, and it is very important part of our life nowadays. Now computer, beyond computer, power of computer beyond the expense of a room. Now computer's power is not in one room only, it has expanded, it has explored itself to whole world. Now here definition of computer network is given. A computer network can be defined as a group of computers and other peripheral devices. Peripheral means whatever attached devices are there, like printer, keyboard, scanner, whatever things are attached to the computer, that are known as peripheral devices, that are linked together for the purpose of sharing data and hardware resources. Now what they are saying, how computer network is formed. It is formed with a group of computer, not one computer, so many computers are there, and the other peripheral devices means monitor is also there, keyboard is also there, CPU is also there, mouse is also there, printer is also there, means so many things are attached with it, that is known as peripheral. And all these devices, why we are using? For sharing our data and hardware resources. For example, if one of the computers in a network has a printer attached to it, then all the computers in that networks can access the printer and use it to print the document. Now here what example is given. Now printer is attached only one computer. Clear? Only one computer is attached with the computer, but these computers which are not attached with printer, they have also access to the printer. Means if command will give print command from here, from printer, the page will be out, it will be printed. So these computers are connected with this computer in a network. As shown in the following figure, where computer A and B in a network can give the print command to the printer attached with computer C. Clear? A and B can give command from here, then from the printer page will be out. Now come to next page. The computers in a network can communicate with each other as well as work independently. Now they are saying if we have connected these all computers, it doesn't mean it will work in a group. Single means individual also they can work. Each computer in a network is called node. Clear? Each and every computer is known as node. One of those nodes acts as a sender. Now one person will send message and other person will receive it. The computer which is sending the message, that will be known as sender, and the computer which is receiving that message, that is known as the receiver. One of these nodes acts as a sender that transfers the information to other nodes in the network is known as the receiver. These computers are linked with each other through some medium such as cables, telephone lines, radio waves or infrared light waves. It is not important like these computers will be connected through wiring only, means through cables or through telephone lines only. It may be connected with infrared waves or with radio waves, etc. Next one is, it consists of following parts. Now total 5 parts are there. First one, message. It is the information to be communicated. It can be in the form of text, picture, audio, video, etc. That we also know. First of all, the message. The message which we are sending, that can be in text. Text means any alphabet, something it might be. Picture form, audio form or video form or some other form. Clear? Second one is sender. Sender means, sender is the computer, workstation, mobile phone or tablet that sends the data message through web browser. Through web browser, it can be a computer, your mobile phone, your tablet, your workstation, your laptop. It can be anything. That will be known as the sender. Third one is receiver. Receiver is a device that receives that data messages. It can be also a computer, workstation, tablet or mobile phone. Now receiver. The person has sent the message, the computer, tablet, laptop, whichever has sent the message. And the point where it will be received, that might be computer or your laptop or your tablet, anything it might be. Fourth one is transmission medium. Transmission means how the data will be transferred. It is the physical path through which the message travels from sender to the receiver. Now from sender to receiver, something might be in between how the message is traveling. It can be through the cable, twisted pair cable or coaxial cables are there, or fiber optic cables are there, or radio waves. Means these are the example through which it can flow from one direction from sender to the receiver end. And last one is the protocol. Protocol is the set of rules that govern the data communication. It will tell that how the message will be transferred. Without a protocol, the data cannot be exchanged between two communicating devices. Means protocol is a set of rules that how the packet will be sent, where it will be joined, how assembling of the data will be there. All the things will be done with the help of protocol.